There's a young man who's no longer a young man. He's an old guy now. I don't even know if he's 40 yet, but that's when I'm as old as I am. Everybody's old after they get over 35. But a guy by the name of Paul Vaden. That's Vaden. And if you don't know that name, my friends out there, he's San Diego's only true native-born boxer to win a world title. Okay, everybody thought, well, Ken Norton was from here, but this is my man. And Paul Vaden's the guy that won the junior middleweight championship of boxing back in 1995. Highest winning percentage ever, also in amateur boxing, 327 wins and 10 losses.
You know, I was actually thinking of joining Paul Vaden's camp. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
How to become a boxer, but is he with us?
Yeah, Paulie, how you doing, bud?
Hey, how you doing? I was cut off.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, you were cut off a long time ago, but we won't get into that. It's a family show. But let's talk about what you're doing now. We all know that what you did in your boxing days, but now you're a busy guy, even more busy now.
Yes, sir. Currently, about the past couple of years, I've started this theme and this message of Answer the Bell, which is a book, a ghostwritten book that I have been working on with the young lady, Jennifer Hughes. And it's parlayed into quite a bit of other things as far as speaking engagements, corporate speaking at schools, public speaking, and access. It will be also a docu-film. So just a lot of things along those measures, and just being even more busier than I was when I was fighting.
Well, Mr. Vaden, what is the book Answer the Bell about?
Well, it's about my life, and I've had to actually endure not just things in the ring, but even outside the ring. I've had to deal with. So it talks about my career growing up economically poor, but rich with support and love through my folks. Growing up in a crime-infested, drug-infested neighborhood, the toughest areas of San Diego. Encounters that I had to take part, things I had to withstand as far as measures which ended my boxing career, which was the unfortunate fatality in a boxing match that I had in a boxing and November 20th, 1999.
We don't want to relive that, but that's one of the downsides of your sport. Hey, let me interject something. Talking about that, and we'll get back to your personal life in a moment, but what is your attitude about this new wave of fighting, whatever they call it, this cage crap? You know, it's more like watching the gladiators out there, like in a Roman Colosseum, controlled mayhem of sorts, beating each other with in a cage.
Right.
I mean, it seems like it's getting more popular than boxing.
Well, it's. That's how life is, people, the new fads in town, and it's like people start to embrace that, and that's like the new thing. Boxing has been here forever. It's not going anywhere. And, I always tell people, you're talking about MMA and UFC. When you hear people talk about boxing, where it be, when they're talking in football, basketball, even baseball, when they talk about getting to the core of where it's the toughest of tough, they always talk about this is like a world title fight, boxing match. They don't talk about a UFC match. They don't talk about an MMA match. They talk about going to the levels of where a boxer has gone. It's 12 rounds, maximum, and it's a beginning, middle, and end. I love the technical aspect of boxing and what it gives you, what it delivers, how things can change, the shifts and turns, and the technique, and how, my style can beat you, but your style may be able to beat your friends, but I can't beat that particular person. So styles make fights, and for me, that's a turn on, and I like to find out, and boxing gives me that without winging blows, and no disrespect, because I think everything takes hard work, but when they try to say things are removing boxing's not going anywhere, whether you like it or not. But we have a mindset. We love to see the craft. That's why NASCAR is so well attended.
Hey, you've hooked up with Qualcomm and doing some things with that, and that's a great name to be associated with.
Yes, sir. One of the things that in my Answer the Bell message is that, you take on different, you find out about yourself if you choose to answer the bell. And in doing that, and with that type of attitude, other things are delivered. Other vehicles are open. When I first met you in 1991, I don't know if you remember, that first interview we did, I said there were other elements, other aspects that you'll see me being delivered, be it entertainment or whatever. And because I chose to answer the bell, these type of things open up. People got to see my interpersonal skills, and fortunately, I'm not scared to find out. And so it caused me to be the Global Health Promotion Specialist here at Qualcomm, a position that was actually made for me and offered to me, and taking it on with the right champion's mindset and learning, and I'm very, very enthralled by the whole procedure.
I like that. Thanks, Paul. Hey, do you have a website?
Yes, sir. It's www.paulvaden.com.
That's PaulVaden.com. PaulVaden.com.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hang around. We may come back to you. Thanks. Paul Vaden, there's an amazing guy. First, I want to bring Paul Vaden back again, if we can, for just a moment. Paul, you look at today's athletes and what have you. What do you see? Are you optimistic?
Absolutely. Talent is never ending. And, I know a lot of people, I mean, my favorite time was the Ali era, and then obviously the Sugar Ray Leonard era. I mean, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, so I'm Roger Staubach and, many guys like that, but talent is never ending. And you look at some of the things that these different, they're faster, swifter, and they're bigger, but yet they don't lose anything. I mean, the talent is like I said, it's never ending. So I'm excited to see even these high school. I mean, back then there weren't any high schoolers in the NBA. LeBron James and the Kobe Bryants. I'm amazed by talent.
Yeah, and I'm amazed by you, and good luck to you. Don't forget, we got to get together while you're in the city. You're traveling all around the world. I know you're an emissary for your sport and also for all these things you're doing on the side, these which are becoming your main business. Paul Vaden, thanks so much.